It's official. Arcane has wrapped up after 3 incredible years, and honestly, it is bittersweet. The show is over, and while I'm sad to see it end, I'm also hoping we will get some spin offs to explore more of this world because, frankly, I don't want to leave just yet. But that is a discussion for another video. For now, let's focus on Arcane Season 2. If you are unfamiliar with Arcane, it is about on League of Legends and it follows the origin stories of two sisters and iconic champions from the game Jinx and Vi. In the first season, we saw these two characters torn apart by war, with one side fighting to protect the utopian city of Piltover, and the other trying to survive in the oppressed undercity of Zwan. Season 2 pick up that story on an even bigger scale. And when I say bigger, I mean everything visually, narratively, and emotionally has been taken to the next level. The animation in season 2 absolutely stunning. Seriously, this show looks better than a cold can of Red Bull on a summer day. The slow motion shots, the fluidity of the action, and the intensity of the character's expression, it is a masterpiece in animation. And the music, Chef's Kiss, it's perfectly woven into every scene, making every moment feel even more epic. In terms of character development, Arcane continues to shine. You will find yourself emotionally attached to the characters, especially Vi and Jinx, whose arcs are complex and compelling. The payoffs in season 2 is satisfying, and the direction the story takes is exciting. But there is a catch. The big issue with season 2, and something you have probably heard by now, is that the pacing feels rushed. It is like the show tried to pack up too much into too little time. Every conversation feels overloaded with explosion, and you have to pay close attention to follow the plot. It is like you are in high speed chase and you can't afford to miss a single details. Characters are constantly coming and going at times. Their decisions feel abrupt and unearned. For example, Keaton is suddenly switching sides feel like it come out of nowhere. And there is the introduction of the Black Rose, which honestly felt forced and undeveloped. Season 1 had the time to breathe, to let its story and characters develop naturally. But in season 2, it often feels like you are cramming for an exam at the last minute. Things happen so quickly that you don't have enough time to process or fully appreciate them. It is a bit frustrating because there is great story here, but it's hard to soak it all in when pacing doesn't give you that breathing room. All that said, Arcane season 2 is still a solid season. The story itself is strong, the action and the animation are top notch, and the world class building is an captive as ever. But unfortunately, it doesn't quite live up to the higher bar set by season 1. It feels like a case of so much potential but not enough time to do it justice. So to sum it up, Arcane season 2 is good, but it's not as great as the first season. It is definitely worth watching, but don't go in expecting it to hit all the same highs as before.